With you. Hi friends, I welcome you in my channel Planets at Play. Today I'll be discussing about the transit of the coming fortnight, which is starting from 24th November 2022 and it will end on 8th December 2022. The next fortnight is a new moon where sun as well as moon will fall at Sagittarius 1 degree 37 minute in 7th house. 7th house is an important house. It governs matters related to foreign countries, international affairs, war, dispute, open enemy, public enemy, foreign nations, creating disturbances in our country, and women, health, and any kind of truce, treaties, or pact with foreign countries. So all these matters gets covered in the 7th house. So these matters will be highlighted during the coming fortnight. This lunation is making opposition to natal ascendant and trine to natal Mercury, which shows that foreign trade may prosper and women's health is likely to be good during the coming fortnight. The foreign policies or treaties are likely to be beneficial and for this period, and the Mars will transit from Gemini 21 degree 23 minute to Gemini 16 degree 7 minute in 1st house. It became retrograde on 30th of October, so people are likely to avoid direct confrontation and may experience a kind of frustration and lack of motivation or lack of energy. When Mars is an energy, so when it becomes retrograde, people are likely to feel lack of energy. And Mars is in Gemini. Mars is traveling through Gemini sign. So Gemini is the sign of information. So when it is retrograde, it is likely to give a lot of misinformation and confusion. It is making soft aspect with natal sun, and so it is likely to make people, common people, assertive. And transiting Venus and Mercury will travel from 7th house to 8th house, and Venus Mercury transit from 7th house will bring peaceful condition and gainful treaties, and trade conditions are likely to improve. Both these planets, Venus and Mercury, both these planets are making trine aspect with natal Mercury, so people may express themselves peacefully and politely, and they'll make soft aspect with natal Pluto, Saturn, and meridian cusp. So this may be the good time for government or authorities, and they are likely to gain. And our Mercury Venus combination is making trine aspect to transiting Chiron. So it will be easier for people to express their hurts and disappointment. And transiting Mercury will make opposition to transiting Mars. But it is also making soft aspect with natal sun. So it can give an opportunity to resolve the differences and confusion. Mars and Mercury, when they are in opposition, then there is lot of argument, lot of discussion, but then they both are making soft aspect to Saturn. So it is most likely that differences are likely to be resolved. And transiting Pluto is in Capricorn in 9th house and making opposition aspect with natal moon and making sextile aspect with nodes. So ninth house signifies religious matters, judiciary, export-import business, transport, traveling, and publishing industry. So there can be significant change in these areas. So where the Pluto is, it slowly change completely. The matters of that house gets completely changed. So there may be criticism of religious institution and foreign policies. It is making trine to nodes, which shows that people of our country are experiencing a kind of religious awakening, and there is a strong desire for the acceptance of our belief. Now, we feel that whatever we believe in, or whatever our beliefs are or philosophies are, it should be accepted. And transiting Saturn is in Aquarius in 10th house. It is making square aspect to natal Jupiter and opposition to natal Sun. So which shows that government is likely to take disciplinary actions against opposition leaders and prominent people. And transiting Saturn is being squared by natal Uranus. So there can be trend reversal in many market, like where it was gaining, where the prices were going up, it can suddenly go down, or vice versa. And now I'll discuss about the Neptune. Neptune is transiting through the 11th house, and it will remain in the 11th house till 2035. So 11th house signify parliament, agreement, and alliances with foreign countries, and aspirations and goals of the nation. So all these matters gets covered under the 11th house, and even the parliament also comes under the 11th house. So when Neptune is transiting from the 11th house, and Neptune is the planet of confusion, delusion, illusions, so there may be confusion about the long-term goals and aspiration of our nation, and we really are not sure that what kind of long-term plans we should have, or what kind of goals we should follow. And transiting Jupiter is also transiting from 11th house, and it became direct on 25th. So 25th of November it will become direct. So and it will transit from the 11th house till April 2023. So our nation is likely to get involved in business activities of the group, or maybe focused in long-term plans. Jupiter is making square aspect to natal Mars and natal Uranus, because Mars and Uranus, they both are on the second house cusp. So it shows that they may incur huge financial loss, or they may be overcommitted. They can take unnecessary risk. They may take huge risk, and there can be over optimism, and people may be busy in social activities. So there can be losses related to speculation and entertainment, because the Neptune also tells about the entertainment. And Chiron is also transiting from the 11th house till 2026. So it may create confusion in democratic principle, because parliament is seen by 11th house. So these planets, Neptune, Jupiter, Chiron, they all are traveling from the 11th house. So there can be confusion in these matters, in the functioning of parliament, or in the following of the democratic principles. And Rahu Ketu is transiting from 12th and 6th house since 22nd December 2021, and it will remain here till the end of the next year. So the nodes are likely to bring in the plots against government or authorities, or increase in materialistic and immoral activities and tendencies. It is making square aspect to natal Pluto, Saturn, and meridian cusp. It signifies that people are experiencing a kind of control and complicated environment. They are feeling suffocated. They may be feeling a bit suffocated. They are feeling as if matters are not moving. And transiting Uranus is in the 12th house, and it shows incident of sedition, riots, lawlessness. Uranus is transiting from 12th house, so reforms are being executed in religious institutions, hospitals, jails, place of refuge. At all these places, the reforms are are going on. And Uranus transit from the Taurus sign can show change in food habits or introduction of new kind of food, and there may be sudden shortage of food reserve, or suddenly there may be, at some places there can be increase in food reserves. So it will Uranus will remain in the 12th house till March 2026. After that, it will enter first house, and we may see a bold identity of our country, and we will express ourselves in an absolutely new manner. And autumn chart, as I said, that when sun enters into cardinal sign, we make chart. So the autumn chart of 21st December shows wasteful expenditure and absurd arguments. So this is the basic trend of the this quarter. And according to Vedic Dasha, our country is running Chandra Buddha Dasha, which is likely to give mixed result, and Shani is transiting from the 8th house of moon since 29th April for 2.5 years. So we can see tremendous change in taxation or legacy matter or inheritance matter. These matters will be, we can see the change in these areas. And this period may be difficult for the prominent people of the country. And the financial condition of the nation is likely to suffer or may go down. And so overall, the focus will be that the coming fortnight puts into focus international affairs and disputes, treaties into the focus. It brings all these matters into the focus, and lunation in 7th house will bring peaceful condition and gainful treaties, as they are making soft aspect with natal Mercury, and trade conditions may be beneficial for our country. And Mercury as well as Venus are making trine with natal Mercury. So people may express themselves easily and peacefully. And transiting Pluto, Saturn, and meridian cusp are getting harmonious aspect from Mercury and Venus. So it will bring favorable conditions for the trade and for the government. And they are making trine aspect to transiting Chiron, so it will be easier for the people to express their emotion about their hurts and disappointment. And transiting Mercury and Mars are in opposition, but they are making soft aspect with natal Saturn. So it can give an opportunity to resolve the differences and confusion. So so whatever there are, whatever differences or confusions were going on, it can be resolved during this fortnight. Actually, from March 2023 to February 2026, we'll see lot of changes, because these lot of changes may be because of the slow moving planet or are changing sign. First, Pluto will change its sign from Capricorn to Aquarius in March 2023, and we may find that the fear and control factor is going down and people are moving towards equality and will be willing to follow the democratic principle, and they may believe in that equal treatment should be given to all. And we may also see, because Uranus is Aquarius is the ruler of the Aquarius is Uranus, so we may also see rebel attitude is rising, and Saturn will enter compassionate and sympathetic sign of Pisces, which will make people more understanding towards others' problem, and Uranus will change sign from Taurus to Gemini, and it will stop creating havoc and unpredictable changes in wealthy people's life or food industry or luxurious industries, and when it will enter Gemini sign, so at that time you can see the change in intellectuals' life, or they may adopt new methods of doing their jobs and expression, as they can think that whatever they have learned till now has become redundant, and they now have to learn new methods of doing their job. It can bring abrupt changes in social media, communication, and traveling industry. And Neptune in Aries is likely to create confusion in a person's identity, and they become less assertive, and it may be difficult to understand about the person's nationality or religion or by his name, or it may create a kind of global citizen concept, or person can be more like a global person, not related to some religion or not related to any country or any specific area. So this is my analysis for the coming fortnight, and I request you to subscribe my channel, and I come with new topics every fortnight. Thank you.